Welcome to another virtual adult improv show with the LA Connection players. Today it's the Sunday 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time team. So if you want to follow this team, go to our YouTube channel, LAC Comedy, click on the playlist, click on 11 a.m., and you'll see all their past shows. Some of these guys have been doing shows with me up to a year, and it's just a great cast. I'm Ken Scove, the owner and founder of the LA Connection. We got some great games today. We have a cue word where when they hear their word, they have to go on or off stage, which is kind of fun. Pavlov. We'll get to that when we get to it. Everybody needs some marriage counselor. So we got the marriage counselor today. We got some advice I'm going to get. I'll get some good, bad, and the worst possible advice they can give me. We have a radio podcast, a challenge game, and we have some experts coming on. Let's introduce the cast who will be playing the games today, starting with Robert.
Dobrý den všichni, já jsem Robert Koslava a je to krásné, že jste tady. Já tě miluju, všichni.
Hopefully he's not on the Ukrainian border. Rishi. A man of few words. Rishi's selling pillows, it looks like. Travis.
Yeah, Kent, you said that if I did 25 shows with you, you'd let my family go?
No, you're going to have to stay with the dog on the wall. MJ.
Good afternoon, good morning, good day, everyone. Looking forward to a great show.
Oh, that pretty much covers all time zones. Stacy.
Hey, everyone. Glad you're here. We're going to have fun. Hope you do, too.
Beautiful blue sky where you are. Samus.
Hi, diddly-do, neighbor Rooney.
I don't know what's behind you. I don't know if that's a circus tent. Miranda.
Hey everybody, I hope you guys are in a good mood. I know I am because I have a 4-day weekend, so.
Wow. What school do you go to? Xavier.
Hi. I really don't know what else to say. Hi.
Hopefully he doesn't have a 4-day weekend. Donya.
Hey diddly dee everybody, it's me. Hope you guys have fun. We're gonna have a ball.
Okay, so the first game is called Opening Lines. So we'll start with two people. How about Robert start with Stacy, and then everybody else can minimize, and I'll bring it. You can come out. I'll just say next two, whoever the first two out can do that. You'll all have the same opening line. The opening line is, "We're not dead yet." Okay, we're not dead yet. So MJ, go ahead and minimize yourself because you're not alive yet. There you go. Okay, now I'm leaving. Here we go. We're not dead yet. Let's have Robert start that.
We're not dead yet.
Yeah, but we came pretty close.
Look, if it wasn't for your great driving in that chase, I mean, I had him in my sights, but thank you for driving so well.
I appreciate that. Can you say that again so I can record it? Because how often do you compliment my driving?
You're right. It's not easy for a husband to tell his wife she's doing something correctly. But now we got to get out of here.
Yeah, we do. Great. So you've got the map, right?
I've got my phone here somewhere, but I thought you knew where you're going.
Well, you just said head south. So we're just heading south.
Well, Cuba's pretty far from Maine here.
Yeah, there's an ocean. You can't drive to Cuba.
We'll take care of that when we get there. We can get an amphibious vehicle of some sort.
You always do this.
Okay, I don't think you'll make it. All right, let's get two more out here. We're not dead yet. We got Samus. Go ahead and minimize there, Rob. There you go. Samus and Travis. Okay, Travis, we're not dead yet.
We're not dead yet, and that must mean these expired Pop Rocks are actually safe to eat after all.
Yeah, eat them. Do it.
Oh.
What? You all right?
Yeah, here you go.
What happened?
Yeah. Just a slight pulsations in my midsection, but I think it's fine. Here you go. You can have some. Yeah.
Okay, but before I do that, you know what would help? Soda. You gotta drink lots and lots of soda. The carbonation will help it get going. I think it'll make it a lot easier. Yeah, there you go. Chug. How's you feel now?
Oh,
No?
actually,
No?
since you mentioned it, what do you feel right before your stomach explodes?
Okay, cut. Let's get him to the bathroom as quickly as possible. Okay, two more. Come on out. Okay, so I've got Donya and Miranda. So Rishi will bring you out next. There we go. Miranda, we're not dead yet.
We're not dead yet.
Well, that's a comforting thought.
I mean, yeah, it's bound to be like what, another few hours before like the guards find us and kill us. Do you think it's suspicious that we're all like dressed in black and that we are like carrying like bags of weapons with us?
I think that we should have
like a deciding factor.
That's definitely a possibility of getting us killed. I don't plan on dying today, okay? I think it's a good day to live. I don't think it's a good day to die. So I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. We are going to hide the weapons over behind this case over here. All you need to do is, we just need 1 or 2 items out of this museum. Just 1 or 2.
Okay, Danya, suddenly it's a bad day to die, but we thought it was a good day to rob a museum, but fine, we'll go with your plan.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'll alert all the museum owners. You guys are on the move. Okay, Rishi and someone else join Rishi. Okay, let's have MJ. Okay, good. Go ahead and do it one more time, Rishi. I'm sorry.
We're not dead yet.
Well, that's easy for you to say.
You're still here. Why are you saying it's easy for me to say? You wouldn't be. You make no sense.
Look, you took the risk. I'm still backing you. I'm waiting on your next move.
Yeah, but yeah, sure. Okay, give me the gun.
Are you sure?
Yeah, give me the gun. You're trusting my next move. Why are you doubting me?
Oh no, this is my first time at Russian roulette, but here you go.
Okay, whatever.
Oh, no, so watch that. Okay, and cut just before he dies. Okay, I don't think Stacy needs to come out. Go ahead and minimize MJ. Stacy and Xavier. Okay, perfect. Here we go. Okay, we're not dead yet.
Okay, we're not dead yet.
Okay, well, you've got to go to the Trolls Bridge. We got to get through that.
Trolls Bridge. Ugh. Why is the troll naked?
What kind of game is this?
That's not what I thought I signed up for. Oh,
This was rated T. That is, nobody should have to see that.
Oh God. Okay. No.
Throw bombs.
No.
All right, that's great. That's opening lines. When you end on a naked troll, that's about as bad as it can get. Let's have Donia, Stacy, Travis, and Miranda come out. We're going to play a game called Q Word. I'm going to give each of them their Q word. So I'd like you to put your word next to your name, because that way everybody will remember your word so they can say your word. So now when that word is said, let's say Travis's word is going to be water. So time anybody says the word water, Travis will have to leave. If Travis is off stage, minimized in this case, he'll come back in. So every time he hears the word water, he either has to leave or come back. And then Donia, yours is window. Window. Okay? Same thing with her. Anytime she hears the word window, she'll leave or she'll come back. Stacy, yours is smoke. Smoke. Okay? Setting up a little tone here for this. And Miranda's is cat. Okay, now here's your setup. A married couple, Stacy and Travis, with their daughter, Miranda, and the lovely Aunt Donia. That's who you are. The married couple, Stacy and Travis, and you're in your house, hence all the words water, smoke, window, and cat. Okay, we'll start with all 4 of you on. It's maybe a little right before dinner time. I'm going to minimize myself, and this is called Q Word.
Honey, I'm home.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh.
Can you take these glasses? Hey, Miranda, can you set the table?
Okay.
Yes. And honey,
yes, you can come to me. I'll help you.
Okay, good. Can somebody fill the water glasses?
Oh, I'm sorry. I think I forgot to lock the front door. I'll be right back.
I'll fill the water glasses.
Okay, excellent. And Don,
No,
yeah,
that front door crazy thing took care of itself. I'm back. What did I miss?
yeah, we got to get the cat out of here.
Oh.
Our guests coming
Woo,
have
can I
allergies.
get him?
Yes, you do that, sweetie. Did we get
What
that? Yes, I'm sorry, Auntie. Go on.
I hear something pinging. What's that pinging sound? That pinging noise?
You know, it might be birds hitting
Is
the
it?
window again. Might be birds hitting the
Oh.
window.
Darn it. I guess I'll go check it. You know, there's always a problem around here.
Speaking of, did you clean the windows? They're filthy.
No, honey, I'm afraid I didn't get around to it. And anyway, did you get the cat to the vet?
I opened it.
Oh, thank you. That'll really get the.
Mr.
smoke
Mistopheles, he was trying to eat birds at the window again.
Oh, that crazy cat.
Speaking of birds, is the chicken ready?
Oh no.
Something's gone wrong. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Is
Did
that
you notice
smoke?
that
Oh,
the
I'll go check on the kitchen. You take care of the cat.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Look at all this
Oh,
stuff.
fire!
Hang on, I'll go open the window. Oof. Yep. Oh, well, everybody's gone now. Honey, did you step on the cat? I thought I heard something yowling.
Dad, Mommy stepped on Mr. Mistopheles' tail.
I'm sorry, honey. Look, why don't we open a window and let all this smoke out?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez, look at all
Not
this.
the bird.
That's so much better.
Not the bird.
Oh my
Mommy
goodness.
and Daddy are gonna burn the house
sorry.
down.
And I stepped on the stupid cat's tail.
I'm
Oh,
gonna go get him a band-aid.
Ever.
You know,
Calm down.
what are we having for dinner now? The chicken's ruined. It's burned. We've got
It
a
wasn't
house
the
full of smoke.
chicken.
I say we should
It's just
really
well
think about
done.
yes, it's still perfectly edible. Here, why don't we close that window again?
Oh, I guess I'm gonna go look for a menu, because if you think I'm eating burnt chicken, you're wrong.
She's so crazy. It's not the chicken that was burnt. Can you throw some water on the fireplace?
Yes, I'll
And
get right on
where
that.
is the damn cat?
Mr. Mistopheles wants you to apologize to him.
I'm sorry I stepped on your tail, Mr. Mistopheles. You have to stop attacking the birds at the window.
Okay, that's great. Q word. Good job, you guys. Good job. And the window got in one more time. All right. Water, window, cat. Watch it all leave now. Oh, that's amazing power. Okay, let's bring Robert, Samus, and Rishi out. Do a little thing called Pavlov. Okay, so something that somebody does will trigger someone else to do something. Okay, so Robert, I need you to minimize. Just do this so you can't hear me. The other two guys can hear, of course. Okay, all right. So Samus, every time Robert talks about himself, he says I, me, us, we. Then you're going to start touching your face in different. I'm sorry, you'll start hand dancing. You'll start hand dancing, okay? So anytime he says I, me, we, us, anything about himself, you'll start hand dancing. Okay, so Samus, go ahead and minimize yourself. Robert, you can come back. Okay, all right, so now this is for you, Rishi. Anytime Samus touches his face, you're gonna act like a monkey. Okay, Rishi?
Definitely.
So Samus, anytime Samus touches his face, you're going to act like a monkey. Okay? All right, so Rishi, go ahead and minimize. So you can't hear me do this? Samus can come back? Okay, you can come back, Samus. Okay, so Robert, anytime Rishi lifts his arms up, in any way lifts his arms up, Robert, you're going to start slapping your face.
Okay?
Anytime Rishi lifts his arms up.
Samus's arms up?
Rishi's arms. Okay, Rishi's going to be your trigger. So anytime he lifts his arms up, you're going to start slapping your face. Okay, let's everybody come on back. Okay, so now the game is I gave them all triggers. When they do those triggers, it's going to trigger someone else to do something what I just said. That hence called Pavlov. Okay, so the three of you are camping. I'm going to minimize myself, and here's Pavlov.
All right, so we got the tent. We got gonna start the fire. Robert, do you mind checking on the wood over there?
No problem. I'm gonna go check on the wood right now. I think we brought it over there. Yeah, we got it. We got the wood. You got any matches?
Oh, okay. I don't see any. Hey, Rishi, you have your lighter, right?
Yeah, it's back here. Hold on. Yeah, here you go.
Hey, man, are you okay, Robert? It looks like you got some bites from mosquitoes or something.
Yeah, no, I had to kind of wake myself up there a little bit. I'm okay.
Ah, gotcha.
So are we all gonna sleep in the tent, or is it? I like to sleep under the stars myself.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Wow.
Yeah, I figured we got 3 sleeping bags, so we can, all just, camp inside the tent.
Yeah.
Huddle together, keep the body warmth going.
Well, I mean, it is 5 degrees outside right now, so.
Yes, it is.
Cold is good. Cold is good to keep you asleep and inside the sleeping bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm not so crazy about the cold. What do you think, Robert?
Don't worry. We have a lot of wood. I'm gonna build the fire. Rishi's got a lighter. We're gonna be fine with that.
Gotcha. Hey, Rishi, are you trying that new mating call or something?
No, not really. No.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because we're not at the zoo. We're not at the zoo. We're out here in the forest.
Yeah.
Not the zoo.
Yep, that is true. It's just us 3 guys ready to camp and have fun.
You guys you guys watching the football game later today?
Do we have a TV or something?
Oh yeah, no, I bought one. I bought the generator too.
Oh, you did? Okay, cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think, Robert? You want to watch?
No, I'm gonna just look for wild monkeys and owls.
I see. Gotcha.
Okay, that's good. That's Pavlov. Very well done, guys. It's amazing how Rishi thought there was a TV at a campsite. Hey, these youngsters think there's TVs everywhere. Maybe he can watch it on his little television on his watch. The future watch. It's nice to see you slapping yourself around there, Robert. Okay, well done, guys. Well done. You know what? I got to move on to marriage counseling, okay? Because I'm going to have to call out Dr. MJ, please. Dr. MJ. Doc, I've got a couple of patients waiting for you. You know them. Let me hand you the board right here. Go ahead and take that. There's the information about them. It's Stacy and Xavier. Now, again, Stacy married a younger man, so they've got kind of some weird stuff going on. He's a little paranoid. Okay, it might be because he's so young. He thinks that maybe she's going to leave him. I don't know what his deal is, but he's kind of a paranoid, scared guy. And Stacy's obsessed with aliens. Okay, I don't know what This is just a chart I got that she's obsessed with these aliens, and I don't know that much more about it. So hopefully, Doc, you can kind of figure out what's going on with them. Let's open the door and let's bring them both in now. Xavier and Stacy. I'd like to introduce you to Dr. MJ. He's going to work on your problems with aliens and your paranoia. Doc, I'll be in the other room watching on the closed circuit monitor.
So, are you like a registered therapist or something?
I am certified, accredited, and
do you have proof?
Doubly stamped in 24 counties.
Do you have proof of that?
Of course, you can see that on my digital profile on ID Me, which I sent to you.
Physical paperwork. I don't trust digital stuff.
Yeah,
honey, just let the man do his job.
But I don't want to give him all this information.
Yeah. So I think what I want you to
already have our information. Just let the man do his job.
I want you to feel comfortable. Please don't give me any information. Let's talk to Stacy because I would like to help you, Stacy. Tell me how you've been feeling lately.
Well, I feel so stressed out ever since the aliens, they came down and they told me that mine and Xavier's child will be the savior for all of humankind. And if we don't give over our baby, then they will take over the world and turn us into slaves.
Which is obviously is another outcome. Is this why, according to the notes I read, is this why you've been stuffing garlic pellets down the underwear of Xavier every night?
Yes, we have to have the perfect baby. In the garlic, it helps with that.
To be
So
fair,
it's not a vampire baby. We don't want to have a vampire baby. Aliens don't like vampires.
Yes. And
he just walks away.
Well, obviously, maybe sometimes you have to change your garlic.
Sorry, Are you sure we should be giving him all this information?
It's what he's here for, darling. He is a professional.
He gets in the way.
Oh, he doesn't get in the way. He is going to help us save all of mankind from the aliens.
Mr. Xavier, if you could have anything happen today, any outcome at all, what would you want most out of your relationship with Stacy?
I want to know why she keeps feeling the need to leave the house.
Oh, it's okay, honey. Don't worry about it. I have to go out and mingle.
What are you doing out, though?
I'm mingling. I'm making sure that when our child, when he is an emperor over all the earth, that he has strong followers. It is okay. He's so worried.
Are you mingling with everything? You mingling with men?
Some men, some women.
No. I told you you're not allowed to talk to men.
Oh, darling, you're so paranoid. It's okay. It's okay. Do you see what I have to deal with, Doc? It's hard.
I'm not even
hard trying to save the world, and your own spouse don't trust you.
I'm not even comfortable with him being in the room. You know, I wanted to.
You're in the room with us. We're just talking, right, MJ?
Yes, and if you did trust Stacy, what would you want to say to her?
Yes, darling, tell me everything.
If you did trust her, what would you share?
Well, I don't. But
how can you not trust me? I give you my heart and my years of experience, and I'm willing to birth alien child for you.
I just, you know,
a very loving act that she's doing.
We've had a lot of talks about these aliens, but you still won't let me meet them. And are they male aliens?
Well, some.
You know how I feel about that.
Oh,
No.
It's going to be okay. They will all serve you one day. Well, they'll serve our son, but you just have to prove yourself, darling. This is very weak. Don't be weak.
Why do you let them?
He's always so jealous.
Would you consider sometime in the near future, perhaps, Stacy, to arrange a meeting for Xavier to help relax him more and rebuild the trust in your relationship so that you could have a loving human alien family?
Okay. I don't appreciate.
I do anything for my sweet Xavier.
I don't appreciate all this cross-gender conversation.
Gender, it's actually cross-species, darling.
Talk to me and not her. I don't like when she talks to other men. Please don't.
I humor you. It's okay, darling. You're my little babushka. It's okay.
If I'm your little babushka, why don't you let me talk to the aliens?
No, it's not me. It's the aliens. They think you are a weakling. I'm trying to convince them you're not. You're a real man.
How am I supposed to father the next conqueror of this earth? The aliens think I'm a weakling.
Well, I'm trying to convince them otherwise, darling. That's why I go out and I show them the other men and the other women that they are weaklings, that the next strong man does not look like
Why
what
are
they
you
think.
looking at other men?
Ding, your time is up. Please go out and play in cryptocurrency. Thank you, Dr. MJ. Wow. Cryptocurrency. He's the only doctor in town who takes that. Hey, let's bring the whole cast out. We got a little game called 185. And the fun of this particular game is it's a pun game. And so let's start out with, it is the Olympics. The Winter Olympics is coming. But you can do anything Olympian, summer or winter. any part like shot put or, swimming or whatever you want, and do a pun, a 185 somethings, walk into a bar. And let's hear your pun on that. So whoever wants to go first, Olympians, anything to do with Olympics. The minds
185.
Oh, good. There we go. 185. Go ahead, Stacy.
185 skiers walk into a bar, and it was all downhill after that.
Anybody else? Yes, Robert.
185 curlers walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Oh, whoa, whoa, we don't serve curlers here." And they all look at each other as, "Let's all roll out of here."
Miranda.
185 gold medalists walk into a bar. Bartender says, "We're out of everything." They go, "Not even a little bit of onion rings?"
Thomas.
185 track stars from the bar, ordering a drink. The bartender asks, "Are you gonna finish?"
Oh, we missed it all, Thomas, because your audio cracked up a little bit, but I'm sure it was hysterical. Travis is laughing. He didn't
I
hear
can
it.
repeat it.
They're all going crazy. Yeah, repeat it. Let's repeat it and see if we can get it this time.
185 track stars came into the bar, ordering a drink. The barkeep says, "Are you gonna finish that?"
Oh, okay. The audio, we heard that. So you did finish that. Okay. Travis, go ahead and laugh. That was hysterical to Travis. Look, his dogs are laughing. Okay. Who's next? Robert.
185 female gymnasts walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Hey, we don't serve gymnasts." They look at each other. "We just want to practice on the bar."
All right, let's go to candy. Candy. Now, you can do any candy, like any candy bar, any type of candy. So this is just totally open for you. Okay. So 185 something. Rishi.
185 caramels walk into a bar. Bartender says we're closed. Caramels say, "Why are you putting me in a sticky situation?"
Travis.
185 pieces of candy walk into a bar and ask, "Are you still open?" He says, "Yeah, we're open until midnight." And they say, "Sweet."
Anybody else? Candy. Miranda.
185 pieces of candy walk into a bar. Bartender says, "Do you know what time it is?" "We're closed. You guys clearly aren't a bunch of smarties."
Thomas.
Mic check, testing. 185 candy walk into the bar. They look around and notice it's in outer space and said, "Are we in the Milky Way?"
185 candies walk into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve candies here." The candies say, "Okay, we'll skittle on out of here."
185 candies walk into a bar. Bartender says, "Are those fakes?" Sour Patch Kids say, "No."
I think you're still paranoid about the aliens. Travis.
185 lollipops walk into a bar, and they're immediately sized up by the local card sharp. "Come and play with me," he says, and they say, "Sure." And he says, "Sucker."
Okay, I'll give you one more. How about accountants? 185 accountants walk into a bar. $185 accountants walk into a bar. Bar says, "We don't serve accountants." Accountants say, "That's okay. We got your number." Miranda.
185 accountants walk up to a bar. Bartender says, "We're closed. We don't do business with your kind here."
Xavier.
185 accountants walk into the bar. Bartender suspects them of being drunk. They say, "No, don't worry. We're counting our drinks."
Thomas, you got one?
185 accountants walk in the bar. Barkeep gives them one drink. Accountants look at it and said, "Hey, that doesn't add up."
Stacy.
185 accountants walk into the bar, let the bartender know that they have an announcement to make. He points over to the DJ station and says CPA.
Okay, that's good. That's 185. Okay. You know, I need some advice. So if we could have Stacy stay out here, you can give me some good advice. Miranda, you're not as good, so you're going to give me some bad advice. And Travis, you're going to give me the worst advice. So if you guys could put that next to your name, good, bad, and worst, or worse. That way I can, the audience can know who's giving me advice. And I appreciate you guys helping me out here. Okay, so let's start with Stacy. I need some good advice from you. I'm driving along. I run a red light, and a cop pulls me over. I roll down my window. The cop is approaching me. Can you give me some good advice?
Be polite and have your registration and ID ready.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. But I'd like to get some bad advice if that cop comes up to my window. Miranda?
Just feign ignorance. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Okay, great. I'll try that. But let me hear the worst advice from Travis.
Well, I'm glad you came to me, Kent. When you're in this situation, the only thing you can do is floor it. Get out of there as soon as you can. Be sure to go through roadblocks, wind your way through there. He'll never be able to keep up with you. Take it from me.
Well, at least you didn't tell me to run him over, so I guess that's not too bad. All right, so here's another one. My in-laws are just dropped in. You know, they have a tendency of dropping in all the time. And I don't like people that just drop in. So, you know, how should I handle this? Can I get some good advice from Stacy?
Set them down and politely share with them how you feel about the situation. And set some boundaries.
Okay, all right. Let me get some bad advice from Miranda.
Well, I mean, you don't want to make them upset. That'd be really rude. So just let them do their thing.
Okay. And Travis, let's get the worst advice on how to deal with my in-laws who just drop over.
Look, we all hate having unexpected guests that we maybe don't get along with. But if you put up police tape around the outside of your house, you'll never have to deal with that again.
Yeah, I got to remember that. I'll get some yellow tape. Okay, a couple more questions. I got a new dog. I need to potty train it. Can you give me some good advice there, Stacy, on how to potty train my dog?
Sure. Every time he goes in the house, just take him outside and then be sure to positively reinforce when he uses the restroom where he's supposed to.
Okay. Hopefully I won't do the same thing with a baby. Okay, so Miranda, can I get some bad advice?
Well, I mean, minimal mess. Just put paper towels or newspaper all over your floors. That way, it doesn't get messy.
Okay, so I have to make sure I still get the LA Times then. Okay, so what's the worst advice you can give me, Travis?
Well, I personally favor leaving plastic wrap over everything you own, at which point, once it's messed up, you can tie it all off and chuck it into the neighbor's lawn. Out of sight, out of mind.
Okay, well, I've got one more because you guys have been so good to me today. Stacy, how do I break up with someone? Can you give me some good advice on that?
Just be honest about your feelings.
Wow, it sounds like you're pretty good at that. Miranda, give me some bad advice on how to break up with someone.
Breakups are messy unless you do something about it. Just ghost them, never see them again.
Ghost him. Okay. Travis, can you give me the worst advice on how to break up with someone?
Well, look, ghosting might hurt somebody's feelings, and they'll definitely know it was you. But if you have a good friend tell them that you've been killed in an accident, then you never have to worry about that person again.
Wow. I'd like to thank all three of you. I'm not sure what advice I'm going to take, but you sure helped me with those 4 questions. So thanks very much. I'm going to move on to a radio podcast. Go ahead. We'll do this, and she can make me into my John character. Go ahead. My wife wants to do this, to turn me into something else. So I'll be this guy. Okay. That's a little bit of John. Okay. So this is for you, John. We're going to dedicate the radio podcast to you. So I'm going to talk about inflation, which is getting out of control. And all you guys want to talk about is Valentine's Day. Okay? All right, so let's start off with my radio podcast. Let's see, caller number 1, can you come on out? Caller number 1. Caller 1. What's wrong with our thing here? I think it's Xavier. Xavier, come on out. Cool, man. Cool. Thanks to coming on my podcast today. We're talking about inflation. I know that kind of probably hurts you a lot, because you're a teenager and probably your car insurance is going up, buying a used car's gone up, all sorts of stuff's gone up.
Yeah, inflation's really, really affecting me.
Yeah, well, it's really sad because groceries are going up. Your drinks are going up, your sodas are going up. Everything's going up, and it's just hard, And then the price of people like you have a job. I mean, do you go work?
Mm-hmm. Fully agree.
What are you agreeing with? I said, do you have a job? You're not answering my question.
You were saying that groceries were going up, and I was going to the grocery store the other day, and they have the big Valentine's section.
Yeah.
Chocolates are 50 cents more than they used to be.
Yeah. Okay. Well, listen, Valentine's Day is a few weeks away. Why we don't need to be talking about that. We're gonna talk about.
Yeah. The flowers there also just about a month ago they were $8. Now they're 10. It's ridiculous.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So but listen, call me back in 2 weeks when it's Valentine's Day. This is not a Valentine's Day show. Thank you very much, Xavier.
I don't have the money to pay for my girlfriend.
Yeah. Can we cut him off? Can we get rid of him? Get rid of him. X amount. Get him out of here. Okay, listen, I'm talking about inflation, not Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day show is in 2 weeks. Good.
I would like to speak.
Hello,
I'd like to
Robert.
speak to you about, thank you very much for you to talk to me, yes. I want to talk to you about inflation in my country, we had much inflation during my time, but I came to America. One thing I want to say is a good country with lots of love and caring people. You even celebrate in February the loving of people that you love. It's amazing. You can give out, I think they call it Valentine's Day. You give candy, you give kisses, you give chocolates, you give flowers. And I love Valentine's Day. So not like my country where inflation does not permit you to do this. But in America, you can eat, you can kiss, you can walk around naked. I sometimes take off my hat and even my glasses. It's very nice. I think that you need to realize that it's not a problem to this inflation that you say. Inflation.
Okay, listen, dude. Do you know how to pause? Can you breathe?
I breathe through my ears. I am Russian. That's no problem. Breathe through our ears.
Okay,
not a problem.
Good. Okay, listen, dude. Call me back when it's Valentine's Day. Okay, I'm glad you got your green card here in America.
Give me a moment. I call you right back.
Yeah, go get some butter. Okay, butter's really hard to find in Russia. Butter. Oh man, that guy's crazy. Okay, Rishi. I think you got a guy named Rishi coming in here.
Yeah, bro. What's up?
No, you're calling me. What's up is inflation. That's what's up, and that's what the show's about today.
Oh, is this gonna affect the price of my weed?
Dude, we're not talking about weed. We don't want to talk about
weed.
No, I got kids that listen to my show.
Yeah, no, but for Valentine's Day, I just love to get so high that I just lose consciousness.
I think you're kind of high right now, man, because the show's not about Valentine's Day. It's about the inflation. And I hate it when people don't listen. Okay, that's a problem with kids today. They don't listen.
I hate when people don't listen either. Sometimes I'm talking about how Donald Trump came to my house with a gun, and then what is it?
What are you talking about, dude? Donald Trump didn't come to your house. You're stoned, man. You're stoned. Get off my show. Get off my show. You're a stoner. Okay, I don't want to listen. I should put a disclaimer. I don't want people calling me after they smoke the weed. Okay, we're trying to get about inflation. Let's get caller number 4, MJ. Okay.
Yes, I've been hearing these comments about things going up and up and up, and I do quite agree with you. And in the spirit of, well, it's February now, isn't it? So thinking about
it's not February. No, it's not February yet. You're going to start talking about Valentine's Day. You're another guy who doesn't listen. It's January still. We're not even in Valentine's Day. That's 2 weeks from today. We're going to do Valentine's.
Right, sorry.
God damn it. These people don't listen. What is wrong with people? Let's get caller number 6. Miranda, another young.
I think it's my turn. What? Hey.
What?
I have been held
How'd you
online
get? Oh yeah. Caller number 4. Donya.
and you still haven't finally gotten around to me. About time.
Okay,
Now, I
we
wanted
got
to
you.
talk
We
to you-
got you. Sorry we put you on hold. We're show's about inflation. Everything is going up in prices. It sounds like your personality is getting a little uptight right now.
Yeah, well, inflation is a big problem. I will tell you that straight up. It is really. I am a retiree, and it is costing me for everything. Everything's gone up. The price of food's going up, and I can't afford things. I always like to decorate around this time of year. I like to decorate for Christmas. I like to decorate for Valentine's Day.
Oh, here we go.
And Valentine's Day is coming up, and I can't even afford to get the special Valentine's wreath for my door. I can't afford to decorate my mailbox.
About Valentine's.
It has gotten to be outrageous, the cost of things.
Okay, good. Hey, really good talking with you. Why don't you go bye-bye and go decorate yourself, okay? Okay?
That was rude. That was so rude.
Okay. I'm not a nice host. I'm a rude man. I'm divorced 4 times. My kids don't like me, and I don't like the weed. Okay? Maybe I need to get some weed in me. Get to the next caller. This Miranda. She's a teenager again. I got another teenager. I'm getting sick. Okay.
Yeah, I just about on the topic of inflation. This is actually something me and my business studies class, we've been really researching recently with what the recent surge in prices. As we know, everything is going up, and it's proving to be a major inconvenience for anyone that's the middle class and lower. In fact, we had a special statistic that showed that 56% of all couples will not be participating in Valentine's Day this year because of the rates in prices in things like chocolate, makeup, perfume. Everything is going up, and couples simply can't afford it. I mean, with the heavy emphasis on buying things for Valentine's Day, how is it possible for people who make?
Are you that Russian's illegitimate child? Because you just keep talking. You keep talking, and you were making sense like you're really educated. Now you want to talk about Valentine's. Why don't you go stuff a nice chocolate in your mouth?
Go shave your beard.
Oh man, my beard. I coiffed it really nicely. It looks beautiful, I think. Okay, let's go on to Stacy. Stacy, okay. All right. No.
How you doing? I'm a long-time listener, and I'm here to tell you that I am in favor of inflation. And I'm telling you right here, right now, that deadbeat boyfriend of mine, he don't buy me any inflatables for Valentine's Day. I mean, the hearts, the lips, something that inflates. Not a new boyfriend, though. I'm going to tie him back my pickup truck and drive him on down to the levee. Ain't nobody ever going to find him.
Okay, that might have been a little bit too much information for our show. You're actually talking about killing someone on my show. I'm not sure I want to talk to you if you're a killer.
I'm just saying there's consequences for not buying the inflations. So you got to buy the
inflation's not. No, you're thinking about inflatable, like an inflatable thing. It's like a.
I know. I think. Don't you go talking to me like you some city slicker, rude radio host.
Well, it is my show. I'll talk to you any way I want. The way I talk to people is why people listen. So why don't you get your little white hat off my air? Man, sounds like another Karen. Okay. Travis. Good. Nice, strong man. Maybe you want to talk about inflation.
Man, yeah, a lot of crazies calling in today, right?
Anyway, I believe it. Nutcases.
Yeah. This is a pretty serious subject. I mean, inflation, you never think about how it might affect society, but going back to times of the Roman Empire during the crisis of the 3rd century, inflation was a huge contributor to sort of the decline of the society. And another interesting thing about the Roman Empire is that in their time, Valentine's Day was called Lupercalia, and it involved all the eligible maidens in town running through the streets and being whipped with thongs made of wolf skin so that they would become more fertile. That is the origin of Valentine's Day.
Okay, but listen, Travis, you were really making a lot of sense. I was beginning to really like you for a second till you brought up Valentine's Day, and that's 2 weeks from now. I don't want to hear about no Valentine's. Why don't you go straighten your dogs out behind you, okay? Why don't you learn how to hang a picture, okay? Get off my show. Son of a gun. I got one more caller, then I'm going to go. I might have to start taking some weed. Samus, okay. What the hell are you on? Look at you shaking. What are you on the toilet?
Hey, I'm just saying. I'm just really relieved about the inflation, because that means I don't have to buy anything for Valentine's Day. No flowers, gifts. Even with that cowgirl, Stacy, was one I was actually seeing. I don't have to get her anything. So I don't have to worry about any of that. So I actually am happy about the inflation. And, well, actually, there's one thing I'm not too great about.
You're one cheap son of a bitch.
There is one thing I'm not kind of sad about is, I can't afford a candygram because now prices are all skyrocketed. It's like too expensive.
So what, candygram for what? For Valentine's Day? Are we back to Valentine's Day again, Samus?
Just saying the truth, man. And there's no way she's going to be able to hog-tie me or drag me away because she doesn't know where I am.
Well, you look like you're some sort of a clown show. There was a circus tent behind you. What are you, traveling with Barnum and Bailey?
She's listening right now. Don't say that.
Okay. All right. Listen, I got to go because I'm sick of all you callers today. So I appreciate you guys playing with me, but I'm done. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about, I think, nose hairs. Nose hairs, okay? Call me tomorrow about nose hairs. I'm signing off. Bye-bye now. Wow. Okay. That was kind of interesting. Let's go with challenge now. Yes, I'm back to normal. Let's do challenge. Okay. Which is going to be Miranda, Donia, Travis, Xavier, and MJ. Come on out here. And so challenge is a game where they're going to challenge each other's ideas or philosophies, okay? Let's get Miranda, Donia, Travis, and MJ. They're all out here. Beautiful. Okay. Well, here's your challenge today, okay? Challenge today, should I eat meat or become a vegetarian? And I think I'd like to start off with Miranda talking about that. Miranda, meat or vegetarian? Go ahead.
Well, it's a really complicated subject. Obviously, like, veganism is better for the planet. You're using up less meat, more animals are being saved. But
Challenge.
Go ahead, Travis.
Better for the planet. What do you think? It's better for the planet to deny natural law, to let the food chain run amok? What do you think would happen if we started letting cows and chickens overbreed without the natural population checks of people eating them? They'd be overrunning cities in no time. You'd have a big old cow standing right in your living room, looking you in the face, saying, "Hey, go make me a veggie burger." This kind of talk is ridiculous. We have to eat the animals to keep them in check. It's the only way to maintain the delicate equality.
Go ahead, Miranda. Yeah, just yell challenge whenever you want to challenge, guys.
I mean, sounds to me like you're describing a utopia where animals and people can live in harmony. I make my cow roommate a veggie burger, maybe, and maybe later we
challenge.
Go ahead, Xavier. Challenge that.
Cows would make a terrible roommate. Cows are smelly. Cows can be loud, and they're very invasive animals. They'll get up in your private space, flopping their udders all around your face and just pooping everywhere. That's not what you want in a roommate. A good roommate is someone who's quiet, someone who's polite, and someone who is kind. You can't even hold a conversation with a cow, all right?
Challenge.
Go ahead, MJ.
Well, my friend had one of those as a roommate and never paid his rent. So I would go with horses. Horses are a lot more potentially commercial viable partners as a roommate, because some of them can win races and do all sorts of things like carry the wagon around the farm. There's more things that they can do. They're more industrial in nature than the ones who turn themselves into furniture. So
challenge.
Go ahead, Travis.
The horses are lousy animals. You ever seen a horse before? You feed it too much, it dies. You feed it too little, it dies. You work it too hard, it dies. Everybody knows that the superior ungulate is the camel. It can pull a plow just as easily. It can support the weight of a human being just as easily, but it has stamina that can't be matched. They used to go across the entire Sahara Desert with nothing more than a juice box on a camel. You know that? We're talking about some kind of genius animal here.
Challenge?
Miranda.
Where are you finding juice boxes in the desert? Please, I really need to know. All I can find in the desert.
Everybody knows that cactuses store juice boxes inside them for times of drought. It's a very established biological fact. Everybody knows it. It's something you learn in middle school. It's something you see in cartoons. Delicious high C juice being right there in the cells of a cactus. Come on.
Challenge.
Donia.
Challenge. Have you ever actually drank cactus juice? It's bitter. It doesn't even have any artificial flavor or color. It's the most dry, miserable thing you can ever imagine. And you want somebody to drink that? I wouldn't drink that even if I was dying in a desert.
Xavier.
Urine would be more painful to drink than cactus juice.
That's true. I think that's the end of the challenge. You can't end, if you're going to end on urine, I think that's about it, okay? We have some experts coming out now. I have Samas, Robert, Stacy, and Rishi. And it's going to be spontaneous, my panel of experts I'll be hosting. Samas is an expert on cults. Robert is an expert on getting stuff at discounts. So you just put discounts next to your name if you want. Stacy's into the afterlife. And Rishi knows everything about the internet. Okay, so go ahead and put that down next to your name. Okay, welcome to my panel of experts. I have 4 experts on here today. It's very exciting. Let's start with Robert. Robert, we just had a segment earlier in the show about inflation. So discounts are really important. So where do you find all your coupons and ways to get discounts?
Well, first of all, I just want to say thank you for having me here. And it's cheaper being here than it is flying somewhere. So thank you. Secondly, I just want to say it's not just coupons. Sometimes it just takes a good smile and talk to the cashier or the manager. You can get a little bit of discount that way. My favorite place to go actually are discount stores such as Goodwill, Salvation Army. Of course, the Corner Veterans Association always has good deals. Like, take this shirt. This is not just a shirt. This is actually a pair of underwear that I got.
Wow.
And I'm wearing that as a neckerchief to keep myself warm. I got long sleeves, but I actually just duct taped these onto a regular t-shirt, and I got the tape for free because I ripped it off an old box in the trash. So I know how to keep things, at a low price, as they say in auto commercials, which I only listen to on other people's cars and TV sets because I love low prices.
Wow, that's fantastic. Now, I'm sure you used a lot of Groupons when that was real popular.
Well, when they were popular, I would always join the group and never buy it. I would just say, I'm part of them. I'm part of them. Okay. I would never buy it. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Robert. You'll be happy to know that we do have some coupons for you for participating in the show today because we're not going to pay you. We're just going
to Thank you. Anything for free is great.
Okay. Let's go over to Rishi right now. Rishi, the internet is just so big now. Can you tell us a little bit about the internet and maybe how people might be able to use it to help themselves?
Well, internet was invented long time ago by a random guy in America who wanted to try to get a girlfriend. But because he doesn't get girls, he tried to make fake stuff and mail wouldn't work for that, so he had to do the internet. Anyways, nowadays, the internet can be used for many good things. First off, you can download free movies online. No virus. And if you get virus, you can call me. I'm a computer expert. I will give you, just make sure to give me the social security, the everything, and I will make sure to get back to you. You don't have to pay me a lot of money. Just need social security, bank account number, bank account password, email address, password, house address, house key. That's all I need. And then I will make sure to get your computer back to you.
Okay, now I know I didn't personally screen you. I'm assuming my production company did, but sounds like you're trying to scam people.
No, I work for the Microsoft. I'm a certified Microsoft tech support.
Mm-hmm. So you're basically saying Microsoft is now scamming people?
No, I don't work for Microsoft. I am certified by Microsoft for the tech support.
Okay, so when people call you for internet tech support, you're going to ask for their social security number and passwords?
Oh yeah, standard protocol.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to recommend people not calling you. We're not going to be putting your number up on the screen.
No. You should recommend people to call me because I do very good tech supporting.
Okay. I think I've heard your voice before calling me.
Yeah, I feel like you called me a few times.
No, I think you called me. I think you called me.
Yeah.
I'm going to move on to Samas, who's into cults. So, Samus, what kind of cults are you into?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Are you into farm cults or ranching cults? What is that?
Well, I don't discriminate. See, cults are a very special, unique part of society. They contribute a very specific set of skills. And all we ask is for all your assets, your heart, your body, your mind, your spirit, and that's it. But we take care of the rest.
So you're more into COLTS, not CULTS.
Sure.
I see. That's weird. Our booker said I was going to get someone who knew all about cults, but we didn't realize it was going to be all about colts. All right. Well, since you're an expert on baby horses, can you tell us the best breed of a baby horse?
The best breed of a baby horse is obviously the healthiest one. Nobody wants a baby colt that is sickly or weak or having some sort of fungi growing on them. So clearly you want the healthiest breed, the one that has no disease, no sickness, and
Well,
of course is...
Yeah, but I'm asking, is it like an Arabian or a Clydesdale, or is there a different kind of colt that might be better?
It really doesn't matter. Because the whole point is you want the healthy one, because that way we can sacrifice it and give it to the great underworld god. And, that's how you make sure you will be appeased and be blessed.
Okay, so I can see sheep and stuff, lambs and stuff, but now you're doing actually colts. Okay. All right,
Yes,
well, listen.
we only stick with goats.
Thank you, Samus. In fact, you kind of led into my next one, which is the afterlife. So hopefully, Stacy, you're not seeing any cults being sacrificed in the afterlife?
Well, after studying the afterlife in many different cultures, I've seen a lot of weird stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say that I've never seen a cult sacrificed at a cult, but I can tell you that the afterlife is the best life. So you want to make sure when you die that you're living near a cemetery or in Egypt near a pyramid. You want to be surrounding yourself with death before you enter into the afterlife to guarantee you have the afterlife you've always wanted.
Okay. So what would be one thing in the afterlife you could tell us that we don't know?
Probably that the afterlife doesn't really want us there. They're having a population surge. And so they'd really like for the living to just stop dying so often.
Okay, so there's going to be like a moratorium, kind of like China. You can only have one baby, so you can only have one person dying per hour or something like that.
They're going to put in laws. They're going to build walls. They're going to do all kinds of things just to keep the living out.
Interesting. Okay. Well, listen, I'd like to thank all four of you. You can bring all four of them up again so I can see them all. And personally, I'd like to thank each and every one of you. Robert, I've got some discount ideas. Rishi, again, we will not be putting up any of your information at the end of the show. Even though Samus spelled cult, but he's talked about that, very strange. And the afterlife, I'm going to start moving near a lot of dead people. This has been great. Let's bring out the rest of the cast now. Because, ladies and gentlemen, this is our Sunday 11 a.m. show. So let's introduce the cast again. Good job, you guys. Again, I'm Ken Scove. Miranda.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Do not give Rishi your information, please. They're coming for us. Microsoft is coming.
Stacy.
Thank you for joining us. And there were no actual cults harmed in the filming of this improv show.
Travis.
All right. Show's over. Nothing to see here. Move along.
Rishi.
If everybody just keeps their email open, I will make sure to get you a very safe, secure link. Click on it. Nothing's gonna happen.
MJ.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. See you next time.
Samus.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Xavier.
Goodbye. I really don't know what else to say.
We're not paranoid anymore. Donia.
It's been our pleasure to serve you. Come again soon.
And Robert.
Good afternoon and have a great day. Thank you for coming and thanks for the coupons, Kent.
Wave goodbye, everybody. We'll see you in 4 weeks with this same cast. Mark your calendar. 11:30 is when we actually go on Pacific Standard Time, but you'll look at 11 a.m. on LAC YouTube channel, Sunday, 11 a.m. Check on that playlist. Thanks for watching, everybody. Oh, we're done. She usually tells me.